Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm back out at the long range, and with me I've brought out my Krebs Custom RPK-14. This is a rifle that we have in stock at Copper Custom. Not reviewing the rifle, just out shooting it. Wanted to show you guys the rifle basically. The rifle's really cool. It has a 20-inch barrel that's built on a Vepr receiver. Of course, Mark Krebbs did his magic to this particular gun. One of the things I really like about it when shooting open sights, it has about a 19.5-inch sight radius, which is the distance between the front sight and the rear sight. That 19 inches of sight radius really makes it handy for shooting extended ranges. Right now I'm shooting at 200 yards at a 12-inch size gong, and it's hitting it every single time with the open sights. Now the standard AK has a sight radius right around 14 inches, which is about the same as an M4 carbine. So it's a relatively short sight radius. This of course gives you 5 more inches of sight radius, which helps you at those extended ranges. I'm just shooting some 123 grain Wolf standard steel case ammunition. And again, with that 12-inch ringer, I'm banging on it every single time. We're just going to take a little bit closer look at this RPK-14 and just take you along for a little bit of shooting. Just kind of a nice day out here today. A lot of fun to be out here. Boy, that thing is dead on. It's this little shooting rail is a little bit flimsy, but this elevated shooting position out here at Young's Long Shot is nice. It's cool to come out here in the summer and set up on this deck. Obviously has a beautiful view of the 1,000-yard range, but again, I was just shooting at the 200-yard ringer with this thing, using this as an improvised rest from the kneeling position, and it's spot on. You know what? I think I'm going to push it out just a little bit further. 200 yards really isn't challenging this rifle too much. Let's see. There's a 300-yard ringer. I'm going to try that next. Pulled that one, but man, I am pounding that 300-yard ringer. Again, it's 12 inches in size. It's kind of even hard to see against the berm, but with these iron sights, I'm still right on. Let's talk about some of the features of the RPK-14. The RPK gets its name from its 20-inch barrel and its RPK style sights. Take a look at this rear sight here really quick. This is a standard RPK style rear sight, which is adjustable for elevation and windage. You have a drum here that you can adjust the windage on it, which is nice. It's not a standard AK feature. It's something that's found on RPKs. And then, of course, we have that 20-inch barrel, big old long barrel. And out here on the front of it, we have just a standard AK front sight that is also adjustable for elevation and windage with an AK sight tool. Here on the end is a Krebbs 4-prong flash suppressor. This is something he makes in-house. It is threaded on, and the threads are trued to the bore, as is the face of the front sight, so you can run a suppressor on this gun without having to worry about baffle strikes or blowing the suppressor off the end of your rifle. This 20-inch barrel is cold hammer forged. It's some of the nicest barrels I've seen on AKs, certainly the nicest barrels that come out of Russia, maybe the nicest AK barrels anywhere. I really like the barrels on the Veprs. Coming back, we have the Krebs Custom Keymod rail system. Now, I've reviewed these in the past. These are really, really nice. They have a nice narrow feel to them. Because of the Keymod, you can put just the accessories you want on here. You don't have to carry around the weight of a full quad rail system. So I really like the way it looks, and I like the way that it feels. It also has a unique feature in that you can pop this top cover off, which is railed, of course. Just real simple. You just pinch it here, pull back and pull up, and this top cover comes off, giving you access to your gas tube for cleaning. Some of the other rails on the market don't allow for that, and certainly don't allow for it without the use of tools. I found that this also goes back to zero when using red dot sights. I've tested it out to about 100 yards, and I've had very little point of impact shift when I take this top rail off and put it back on with a red dot sight on there. Now, another nice feature of the Veprs, which is common to all Veprs, but it's an RPK style feature, but again, it's on all the Veprs. It has a 1.5 millimeter thick receiver, which is a ½ millimeter thicker than the Sega rifles, so it makes it a little bit more rigid. It also has RPK style reinforcements on both sides, which again makes this rifle more rigid than a Sega rifle. All that coupled together with a high quality chrome lined barrel, it's cold hammer forged, and this thicker receiver. In my experience, these Vepr rifles tend to shoot a little bit better than their Sega counterparts, although I do like the Sega rifles quite a bit. I have several of them, but I favor the Veprs just a little bit more. The entire rifle is finished in Krebbs coat, and that's a very durable painted on finish that's also baked on, and it looks very reminiscent of just a standard AK painted on finish that's also baked on. It's very durable. I've had really good luck with the Krebbs coat finish. It's very, very, very sturdy, very durable, and resists being damaged by the shell casings coming back and hitting the top cover and things like that. You can see I've been out here shooting it all day today, and you don't see any dings on the receiver whatsoever on the top cover. And then back here we have the Krebbs signature safety lever. These are really nice. I put these on a lot of AKs. What's neat about this is you can lock the bolt to the rear, pull it back, lock the bolt to the rear. If you shoot on public ranges quite a bit and you need to show clear, that allows you to do that, which is a nice feature. You can drop these onto any of your AKs. Real simple to install, no tools are necessary. And then another cool feature is you can put a full magazine in there, hit the lever, send that bolt home, chamber another round. These also have the new Magpul pistol grips. I really like these two. I've been replacing my US Palms, which I've used for a number of years, with these slowly when I can find them. This one comes with it. Feels really, really good on the rifle. And then, of course, we have the adjustable length to pull stock here. This is a Krebbs mount, something that he manufactures himself in-house. This is a standard M4 extension tube with an MOE buttstock on here. You can put any stock from an AR-15 rifle, M4 rifle on here that you'd like, because it is a standard mil-spec tube here. So anyway, these rifles shoot really, really well. I really enjoy shooting this gun. Oh, another thing about the Krebbs safety, pull the stock out here a little bit, is it has this big shelf on it right here. So you can easily drop the bolt like that, but you can put the gun on safe, take it off, put it on fire, put it back on safe, real easy. A nice upgrade, standard on the RPK-14. Okay, I've been standing here talking quite a bit. I enjoy talking, of course, but I enjoy shooting more, so let's do some more shooting. The RPK-14 does have an accessory rail here on the left-hand side. So you can take a scope and put it on there. I didn't bring out one of my RS Regulates today. I brought out my Midwest Industries with a 30 cal CMR on it. It's a really nice setup, but unfortunately, the Midwest Industries mount sets this scope kind of far to the rear, so if you don't have an adjustable length to pull stock, you're not going to be able to get the proper eye relief. Because this has an adjustable length to pull, I run it all the way out, and I have the proper eye relief. I'm going to put it on because I'm going to try to go out to the 500-yard line here. I think I got my dope from earlier this afternoon. Let's see how we fare. This rail's a little bit shaky. Yeah, a little bit high. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that's so sweet, being able to hit 500 yards with a 7.62 by 39 AK. Yeah. And that ringer's only 24 inches in diameter. These little 124 grain Wolf 7.62 by 39 rounds actually hit with a little bit of authority. I don't think you can hear it on the lavalier mic I'm wearing, but it's kind of surprising how hard they hit that 500 yard 24 inch ringer. Whack. Sounds like somebody banging on a frying pan down there. Whack. That's really cool. This little CMR 30 caliber scope has a ballistic reticle in it that's showing me my drop. It's right on at 500. It's perfectly calibrated. Oops, a little bit high. Whack. I get a kick out of that frying pan sound when a bullet hits. Whack. Now I am having to hold just a little bit left for the wind. At 500 yards, this bullet's starting to fall like a rock. But that's only a 24-inch ringer, and it's hitting it every time. Most every time. Bing! I hope you guys can hear that. It's so cool. I'm a bullet geek. God, that one sounded loud. Whack. Oops, got a little sloppy on that one. There we go. Whack. Whack. Man, this is like too easy. So anyway, that's what it looks like to bang on a 500-yard ringer with a 7.62x39 AK. If you guys think AKs are inaccurate, you've obviously never shot one of these, although I've had pretty good luck with Bulgarian AKs too, but this RPK really is nice with this, this cold hammer forged barrel, 20-inch barrel, something else. I really like the rifle quite a bit. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at the Krebs Custom RPK-14. This is a rifle that we sell at Copper Custom, my gun shop that we just recently opened up, so I'm not reviewing the gun this afternoon. I'm just showing it to you guys. Not going to review the guns that we sell. However, I have done a review of Krebs rifles in the past, but that was long before I ever carried them in a gun shop or before I even had a gun shop. Now, if you're looking for a review of a KV-13, which is just a standard Vetber 7.62x39 rifle with a shorter 16-inch barrel, take a look at the Iraq Veteran 8888 channel. They picked one up from us at Copper Custom when they came up to do a video shoot. They actually bought one from us, and I trust that they're going to post a review of that here shortly. When they do, I will post a link to that video on our Facebook page. And speaking of Facebook, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/military arms. You can also find Copper Custom on Facebook at facebook.com/Copper Custom Armament. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Thanks for all that support. We'll talk to you guys soon.